The soothing sounds of a water fountain help to clear your mind and let you unwind after a stressful day. If you found that your pump is no longer working, replacing it is an easy solution. You simply need to find out which type of pump you need, as well as the size to bring your outdoor water fountain back to life. This may seem to be a daunting task, but we'll help you through it so you can find the right size and style for your existing fountain, pond, bird bath, or other water feature in your yard. The first thing to determine when replacing the pump is whether you require an electric pump or a solar pump. Generally speaking, electric pumps with a 3-prong or 3-pin plug can be used in an indoor or outdoor fountain. Pumps with 2-prong or 2-pin plugs are intended for use in indoor fountains. Make sure the pump you purchase is suited for your needs. Solar pumps rely on solar panels and full sun to operate. If you cannot find a replacement pump that is compatible with your current solar panel, you may need to consider purchasing an entirely new pump kit. Take note, not all solar pump kits have a battery backup. Kits that include battery backup keep the pump running at night and when it's cloudy. Water will continue to flow until the battery pack is depleted. Kits that do not have battery backup rely entirely on the power of the sun and do not work at night. What does this mean? In a nutshell, when the full sun is hitting the solar panel, the pump will operate at full capacity. If it's cloudy though, water flow slows down or stops entirely. There's more to selecting a fountain pump than just choosing the type of pump you need. Water fountain pumps are sized by their flow rate and pressure requirements. Here are some important tips to consider. GPH stands for gallons per hour. It's the number of gallons of water the pump will circulate within 1 hour. The maximum lift, also known as max head, is the pump's capacity to push water upward through a straight hose that is the same size as the spout. As water is pushed upward through the hose, the flow will gradually reduce, so it's very important to consider the tube angles and other factors that may reduce max lift. Some of the most commonly overlooked factors are water tubes being angled or bent, pumps being used without a water tube, using spray heads, and even dirty or clogged pumps. So how do you measure max lift? Well, if a fountain has a head height of 40 inches, you'll want to choose a pump that has a maximum lift of at least 60 inches or more to ensure a strong water flow in and out of the fountain. Generally, it should be 1.5 times the head height. If you're afraid that the pump might be too strong, you can also get a flow reducer to slow the flow down or purchase a pump with a flow control to put on a lower setting. Alternatively, if you know you want a slower trickle type flow for your fountain, you could also purchase a pump for a shorter head height, like a 50-inch head height for a 40-inch head height. The size of the outlet on the pump where the fountain hose attaches is called the discharge size. You'll want to double check that the size of the outlet will fit within the fountain's water tube, or if the pump comes with tubing, that the tubing will fit with the fountain's spout. Some pumps will include adapters that will make them more universal with fountain hoses, which make it easier to ensure a proper fit, so keep an eye out for that during your pump search. Spray heads and other accessories inherently lessen water flow. Keep this in mind when you're looking for a replacement pump. You may need a larger pump if you want larger spray. Once you've found the right pump for your fountain, it's time to replace it. Remove any water from your fountain, disconnect your existing pump and the top portion of the fountain so you're down to the base and lowest bowl. String your cords down through the hole of the basin so it comes out of the bottom of the pedestal. Reassemble the top portion of the fountain, connect the existing tubing to your pump and make sure the pump is sitting on the bottom of the fountain bowl. Fill it with water. Plug it in and enjoy. Before replacing your pump, check for some of these common issues. Be sure there's no air trapped in the pump is firmly connected to the water tube is not kinked, the pump inlet is not blocked by anything, and the pump is clean. If you've checked all of these common issues and it still doesn't fix your problem, replace your pump. If your fountain is solar and you've checked your water pump inlet, make sure that it is getting enough sunlight. The solar panel with battery backup typically needs at least 6 hours of full sunlight for the battery backup panels to keep your fountain running. Cloudy days will affect the flow rate and your fountain may not be running at all. Here's a chart with some of the pumps available with important information such as their size, voltage, max lift, and suggested uses to help you choose the ideal water pump for your fountain, bird bath, pond, or other water feature in your yard. The perfect size water pump will help increase the lifespan of your favorite indoor or outdoor water fountain. By simply taking a few measurements to calculate the needed GPH, maximum lift, and discharge size, you'll be well on your way to enjoying your water feature. My name is Josh, and thank you very much for watching.